everyone. You are about to watch Papa Grizz 56's live stream. Please wait while we get this live stream ready. Thank you for your patience. Papa Grizz 56 is now ready to live stream. The live stream will begin in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yo, 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 Papa Grizz 56 here. How you doing this evening? Hello, Philip. Hope you're having a good Monday evening. Haven't done nothing today and I'm tired. Got me an evening cup of coffee. Thought I'd come in a little bit, see if anybody had anything to chat about. Anybody have anything to talk about? Hey, Steve, how you doing? I'm tired. I don't know why. Haven't done nothing all day. Just took it easy. Mama had to run Haley over to get her music instrument. Mellophone, yeah. She plays the trumpet. I bought her a trumpet, but they want her in the marching band to play the mellophone. Well, then they're going to supply it because I already bought a fucking trumpet for her to play. Yeah. I guess there was a shooting outside the White House, so they escorted Trump out. I guess he came back in after it was all settled. Yeah, he looked up. What? Can I help you? What? Oh, okay. And he walked out calmly. You know, the video said, Trump rushed out a meeting by Secret Service. No, he walked out. I think they went out before him, and then he went out. Yeah, well, they already got that on YouTube. I watched it right before it came on. It's crazy out there. Crazy. Yeah, didn't he? Like, oh, okay. Hey, let's go feed the pigeons. You know? It wasn't like he was gang tackled and thrown in, you know, pulled out of the office. You know, he has to do, can I help you? And the guy talks to him. Okay. And walks out. It was funny. It was like, nothing's going to happen. He didn't care. He's probably had it happen. I mean, one time before they took him to the bunker, and all the Democrats, well, why'd you run to the bunker? No. Secret Service tells you to go, you go. They don't understand that shit. Good coffee. Maxwell House, good to the last drip. That's what I say. I mean, there's nobody right now better than him. Yeah, the way they got it. My wife was telling me today that if Biden gets into office, he was what's her name?
Kamala Harris.
Yeah, Kamala Harris as his vice president. Well, if something would happen that he could not finish his term, she can't take over because she's not a naturalized U.S. citizen. So that means the Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, that is if she gets reelected, would become president. Nancy, our president? She's not even a very good congresswoman for California. Oh, let's open up San Francisco, gay bathhouses, but we can't have church services going on. Too much singing, you'll catch corona. Well, thank you, YouTube internet. Or intern. Sorry about that. Old brain farts. YouTube intern. And that's like here in Ohio. They got a lot of shit closed up, but yet today they opened up full-go nursing, daycare centers. Not nursing, but daycare centers for kids. You can have the full class in there. But yet, parks and recreation and fairs and all of that shit's canceled. Oh, yeah. Yeah, nobody likes her anyways. Because it's between 4 or 5 women he has narrowed it down to. He wants to have the first female vice president. And he knows he can't use Nancy Pelosi because he would not get no votes then. Nobody likes Pelosi. I'll call her, nah, that would be insulting pierogies. I love pierogies. I wouldn't call her Nancy Pierogi. She wants to ban all guns. She wants to rip the heart out of America, more or less. Oh no, AOC. Why does she get initials? Yeah, AOC, that she don't even know half the time what she's talking about, and she's a young woman. Oh well, she's proud because yeah, I give her kudos. She worked as a bar matron or whatever, and she worked her way up and made it to Congress. I applaud her. You know, good going. But now that you're in Congress, do what's right. Don't be screwing the common man. A lot of them are communists. A lot of them are for the Black Lives Matter. Which, as everybody knows by now, it's a Marxist group, communism. So, you know, I wouldn't want the job of president, man. Shit Trump's going through. You look at Obama. I mean, he just sat on his ass. No, she's not a good politician. She probably sucked as a bartender. She's too cranky, too mean. You know, she's a know-it-all. Yes, they want to take down our way of life and bring in communism. And a lot of the young people are for it, but they don't understand. We learned about communism back in the 60s and 70s, back when I was in school. And it's not good. Believe me. You got to wait in a long line to get a loaf of bread. And then, you know, you get halfway through and you run out of bread. You don't get nothing. But you still waited in line for 3 hours. Yeah, they want to get rid of the Democratic Party, you know, our way of life, the democracy. And they want to bring in communism.
Where it was. Oh, yeah.
How's your ankle
Put
doing?
it right next to where the scar was. I thought he went in the scar. I have a nice bruise on my ankle now.
How's it feeling? Still sore?
Yeah. Can you see where you put it?
Yeah, right by the ankle.
Yeah. Sorry, that needle was like this big.
The campaign manager and organizer for Iana President.
Got another private caller coming in.
Thank you.
Oh, well. Yeah. Talk about racist. If you don't vote for me, you ain't black. What else? Some other ones. Poor kids could be as smart as white kids. That's your Joe Biden, a very bigoted man, very racist. And that one thing a couple years ago, he's talking about hairs on his leg. He was the only blonde kid in the neighborhood. He had blonde hairs. The kids used to go over there and rub his leg, and he'd feel good, you know. They'd rub him down and the hairs would pop back up. Yeah, because that's, you know, he was getting off on it. I mean, he's one sick bird. There you go, Trump 2020. I mean, if there was somebody better, I'd pick him. But who's better? Trump did something. He wasn't like Joe Biden and Barack Obama sitting on their ass, twiddling their, you know, playing patty cake with each other. You know. No, and some of the stuff I've heard about Biden around women, and you've seen him sniffing hair. The little girl's hair he sniffed. Talk about creepy. McGovern. Oh, yeah? Any relation to George McGovern? Well, go ahead. That's up to you. I heard she's back in the hospital. I wish her the best. Just leave me the hell alone. That's all I care. Heard she's going after everybody again. Her buddies. I don't know if it's true. It's I don't really care.
So if they, for some reason,
I just know not to trust her.
says that she's gonna riot and protest.
Hello, Maureen. How you doing?
These work, right?
What? Yeah.
I'm using them and I'm
No
gonna
problem.
watch the Roku.
Okay, no problem.
Hey, what happened to all the ones I had down here?
What do you mean?
All those extra earbuds?
They should have still been over there.
Unless I put them in Daddy's cabinet.
In here?
Yeah, on the bottom.
No, the middle armrest, I got a couple pairs. I think there's 1 or 2 pairs left.
I had like 8 or 9 over here.
No, those I don't know what happened to them. Remember, they disappeared. I got some more, or you got some more.
Oh, because there's none in here. I found Pikachu.
Pikachu.
Yeah, I literally found Pikachu.
That's off Hannah's one bag.
Yeah. You told her you'd one day put it back on.
Yeah. Hello, viral guy.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm not talking bad about him. I mean,
Clock was supposed to get in storms.
a lot of weird shit came up this weekend, and people
Okay,
tell
so
me
it's
about it.
something
And
with the shooting outside the White
I don't
House?
care.
They're doing a press conference.
Like I said, they'll self-implode.
Some guy was shooting and he was shot. Or taken into custody. I can't remember which, but.
Trump?
No, the guy
Oh.
outside. And then they took it, he went back into the press conference.
Yeah, Trump went to the Secret Service guy, "Can I help you?" And he says, he goes, "Oh," and walked out like he's going on a picnic.
Yeah, do you know, Hannah ate all the hot Cheetos by herself, that entire bag in like one day? Her excuse, I thought you got some when I was at work the entire time they were in the house.
And she opened up the bag and probably did stuff till they were finished.
Yep.
But I do. I wish them all the best. I just want them to leave me alone. That's it. That's all I've asked for. Yep. It's late there in the UK. 5 hours different. Yeah, about 12:40. Because it's 7:40 here. Eastern Standard Time.
I watched all this, but like the last, 20 minutes.
Yeah, but what if Pelosi doesn't make it back in? What if she's voted out of office? I forget the lady's name, but she seems a hell lot smarter than Pelosi. So that means they'll pick a new Speaker of the House. And if the Republicans win, then it's got to be a Republican Speaker of the House.
Why do they keep showing people's colors?
That means we'll have another
That's,
Republican
EAU member.
president.
Holy shit.
Basically, in this episode, what happened?
Because the way it looks, the Republican are just going to gain control of the
I'm not
House.
sure which one it is.
They don't know who did it. There's three unsubs, that it could be. They all let on that the
Commie.
so they found their cars and rigged them. But you don't know.
Yeah, but that's the thing. If person Biden's picking, she ain't even a naturalized citizen, so something would happen to him. She can't become president, and they would take the Speaker of the House, which would be next in line. And if Pelosi makes it back in, she would become the, president, which I think is a crock of bull. That's why I say I don't think she's going to get back. I forget the lady's name. She's a younger woman. She talked about moving from California, but she said, no, this is my home. I'm going to stand up. As she started going around the neighborhood cleaning up and doing things, and she's running. And she seems like a real go-getter, and she might be a hell of a lot better than Pelosi. California governor won't be reelected. Look at him opening gay massage, or not gay massage, but gay bathhouses in San Francisco. But you're still not allowed to go to church because all that singing, you might catch corona. But all that moaning in the gay bathhouse, you won't catch it. Most of them are, yes. Yes, most of them are for BLM and Antifa, yes. Which more or less are Communist Party and Nazi Party, and Antifa's a little bit of mix, Communist and Nazi. I've seen videos where Antifa members are going after BLM members, and BLM members are going against Antifa. They can't get along. They can't play nice together. It's funny. I gotta commend Trump. He sat back and let them self-implode. Hey, well, like I was saying on my afternoon stream, the past 4 or 5 years, around 64,000 people in the United States have died from common cold and pneumonia. Now, if you put up the right figures now, it wouldn't be much difference. In the past 4 or 5 years, we haven't had to close everything down. We haven't had to social distance. We haven't had to wear a mask. So what's the big difference? You take 30% away from the death total, which CDC is saying it's like 30% over the death rate. And it ain't even that. I think it's more than that. Because right now there's no heart attacks, no strokes, no cancer deaths. It's the Rona. Kamala just passed away and they said it was Rona. Yesterday or the day before. Right. And it ain't that, yes, it's bad if you get it and you're old and you don't have, immune system worked up. But you staying at home is going to weaken your immune system. You got to be out there catching little bugs and germs and going through life. Like I said, it's all put on 2-3 years ago. Fauci stated, and it's out there, that during Trump's administration that there will be a deadly virus that he's going to have to deal with in the world. And then last fall, all these high muckety-muck employees, CEOs and all, Bill Gates sold Microsoft and all of his stocks in it, And all these other high muckety muck different companies have sold all their stock in companies because they knew this Rona was going to come. And they knew the economy was going to drop out. And that's why they did it. But Trump is keeping Wall Street afloat. They're doing good. So these assholes lost a lot of money. And then when they couldn't impeach Trump, well, then the Rona started. Heather Bear, can I get you to do me a favor?
I'm not buying, sir.
Turn on this light and turn off that one. You can move around here so this light here so you can see what you're doing. I'm blanking out. Sure, I had a brother-in-law here a couple weeks ago go in, having trouble breathing and all. Right off the bat, before they even checked him, they said, Rona. Well, come out to find out it wasn't Rona. Yes, him and Fauci owns the Rona vaccine, and they're buddies. They've been buddy for years. Sure, they're threatening to shut off your water, your electric, and all if you refuse the shot. Jail time, fines. Really? It's very hot. Or it was today. I mean, the heat index was like 4 or 5 degrees higher than well, mine says 81, feels like 84, mostly cloudy, southerly wind at 7 miles an hour. What's this there? Mail-in ballots haven't been getting rejected at a frightening rate. Move on. Vote by mail team. Really? Screw you. Don't send me garbage like that. Sure they are. They're butt buddies. Nope, I'm not doxing anybody. I don't really care about the lady. I wish her the best, but I'm not doxing anybody. I've never doxed anybody. I've heard nurses, I've heard doctors say, don't take the shot. A lot of teachers here in Sydney, Ohio, school teachers telling parents, don't let your kids have this vaccine. Well, they're making them all wear masks. I want to see how many kids pass out this year. Are they going to put up the total number of kids passing out because they have to wear a friggin' mask for 6-7 hours a day? Oh, I know. I understand that. I mean, they passed testing it on lab rats and animals, and they're going straight to human beings. What if people die? How is that going to make Fauci and Bill Gates look? You know, I've heard for the past 40 years about around this time that they're going to be market people, putting microchips in to follow people, you know. These chips, you know, to help a population explosion, that they could also kill people with them. These little microchips. I don't know if it's true, but it's been going around for a good 40 years. You know, you got to wonder. Okay, here's the thing. So if so many people already had the virus and they're living through it, then they got the immune system, which the vaccine would create. The same differ. Yeah, it takes 10 years or better, yeah. Well, I hope it'll be like that in America. I'll leave America before I get it. I hate to do it. I love America, but, you know, RFID chips, yes, implanted. Yep, and that's what I've heard. But I've heard some Democratic Party members, Congress, saying that if you don't take the vaccine, they want it where they can shut off your power, your electric, your water, until you comply. You got kids and you're shutting down water. And what if it's in the middle of winter? You ain't going to give young kids heat to stay alive? What kind of people are running our government? Really? Take a shit in the toilet? You can't even flush it? These are good Congress people. Hello, Sarah. Yeah, they want a cashless society. That's why they come up with the coin shortage. They could keep track of what you spend and, you know, where your money goes. Well, I said earlier today, I think the ammunition shortage is somehow government run.
Bob is trying to help now.
That's what I
So
thought.
you cannot retaliate. You know, if the government sends in troops, hey, if the Democrats get in, Communist Party gets in, and they start sending troops out to take shot, you can't fight back if you don't got bullets. I'm sorry, but that's what they started on. You know me, I go with the flow. Let's talk about puppy dogs and unicorns, shall we? You ever see a puppy dog in uniform or unicorn with corona? I had to do that just for Sarah.
He's gonna lead him to another bomb site.
Yeah, all I can say is the world's
They're
going
planning
crazy.
bombings around the area.
I wish I'd have been born around the mid 1800s. Yeah, I'd be dead already. I wouldn't have to go through all this shit. Oh, okay. Yeah, we had baked chicken and potato salad. Chicken? You put-
Right.
Okay, fried chicken, potato salad, and Brussels sprouts. I love me some Brussels sprouts. It was between Brussels sprouts or cauliflower and broccoli, and I'm just about broccolied out. I'd go for plain cauliflower, but now it was cauliflower and broccoli mix. Ugh. Right. And I agree with you. It would be total anarchy, and that's why they're trying to keep ammunition away from people. Military comes in, you know, like I said, Democrats get in, everything goes communist. The Chinese troops come to your door with the doctor to give you a shot. You take it or you get shot. Hey. You have nothing to fight back with. I'm sorry. I'm hoping I'm wrong. But they're saying, you know, and after Trump said guns and ammunition's necessity, oh, yes. We do that for Thanksgiving and Christmas, fry 'em with bacon. Take them, cut off the bottoms, cut them in half, open side down with some bacon grease, and serve them up with some crispy bacon and ooh. I mean, you know, I really don't want to think about this shit that's going on in the world, but you have to. You have to be prepared. There. Yeah, we have them like that a couple times here. Well, Christmas or Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. And Easter are big meals. We go all out for those seasons. But I think prime rib's going to be on the menu again this year for Christmas. I don't know. Last year Haley made it and it was so damn good. So tender and good. More expensive than a turkey, but damn. Fills you up. And you don't have to eat it for a month later. Turkey you do. Although then again I do miss turkey sandwiches and turkey spread with mayonnaise and celery and onions in it, you know, ground up. And
Aren't we doing a Thanksgiving turkey and then a prime rib Christmas?
probably. But then again, I like noodle soup made out of the bones of the turkey. You know, turkey noodle soup. Oh, yes. You get a little bit of stuffing, a little bit of turkey meat in the broth when you make the broth, and pour in some noodles and some onions and carrots and celery, and yes. Yeah. Nobody that big would want to watch somebody like me. I mean, if he is, welcome. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah, 81,000 watching. Me? No, 33 are. So you're kind of off there. Day I get 100 or 81,000 watching, I'd have a coronary. I'm just a small-time YouTuber. I don't know. I don't even know who the gentleman is.
What's your dryer
Yolanda
doing?
or dryer's in.
Who turned the buzzer on it?
You're the one that's been back there today.
I don't know who the gentleman is, but I wish him the best. Hot dogs, hey, Armour hot dogs. What kind of panther piss eats Armour hot dogs? Yeah, make fun of me now, Sarah. Get olives on it, black olives. Some red onion. Get some chipotle sauce on it. Mmm. That's like tonight. I ate the Brussels sprouts and potato salad first, and I said, I'm still a little hungry, so getting more of that. I'll eat the chicken. I didn't really want the chicken, but I had it. It was good. Or anybody you guys watch Pickle Boy today? He's worried about a diet and carbs. He made grilled cheese sandwiches with a mixture of cream cheese, some garlic or whatever, put in, had American cheese it looked like, a provolone. And then outside, instead of putting butter on it, he put mayonnaise to fry them. Everything there is carbs. And that's diet food, all that carb. That's stuff you want to stay away from. What's mayonnaise? It's oil and eggs. Oil. That's all carb. Cheeses, all carb. Cream cheese, all carbs. Bread, all carbs. That's a diet? Yeah, he's talking about that being a diet sandwich. It's nothing but carbs, and that, there's your fat. Carries all your fat. Stores your fat. Yeah. Yeah, she was bitching at him about eating a Twinkie, because yesterday she filled Twinkies up with mayonnaise. He don't like mayonnaise, supposedly. But yet, he likes all these sauces which are made out of mayonnaise, from all the restaurants. I know. She bitched at him about a Twinkie. Well, that sandwich they made that Twinkie look like diet food. I'm sorry. But I used to be into nutrition, and all that they ate there tonight, everything on the sandwich, maybe except for the garlic, was carbohydrates, which is fattening. And that's another thing he should stay away, because he's post-diabetic or whatever. He was type 2 diabetes. I don't know. He supposedly beat it, but I don't see how. He hasn't lost any weight. And that's stuff you got to stay away from, your type 2 diabetic carbs. Hello, Lady Aries. Gaming and fun. Fun, fun, fun. You know, everybody goes, oh, you're in the doctor? How do you know this? Well, when I was in weightlifting, I learned about carbs and proteins and shit. And then when I became type 2 diabetics, they told us to stay away from carbs, and they was explaining what all the carbs were. So I think I got a little bit of knowledge about what a carb is. Yeah, you're allowed to have a little cheese as snack, but not a lot. This week, I got to take Haley for band pictures Wednesday. And I got to see about getting a tune-up on my car. No big whoop there. Just got to find a place to do it. I mean, I don't want to take the garage we're going to now, because if I do, you eat whatever you want. Well, more or less I do, but small quantities. I do too. I have type 2 diabetes, and
Okay, I kind of figured that's what happened.
I'm not losing a lot of weight, so I'm going to have it probably till I die.
The way they were acting in the ambulance, I could kind of tell he was part of it.
But my numbers have been good. I eat what I want, but low amounts. If I know it's bad for me, like I love potato chips, I have like a handful, and that's it. I'm done. That's like those little, no thank you, baby. No, I don't want any right now. That's like those little jelly spearmint things that I had, what, 3 or 4 of them? That's it. A lot of sugar in that, a lot of carbs. So I eat small quantities, and I get the taste, and I'm happy then. You know, not like him, a friggin' all that cheese, all that mayonnaise spread on it, to fry them, all that bread. You know, that's diabetes central, okay? A lot of carbs there. Like snack cakes, Twinkies and shit. Yeah, I have one. Oh, who couldn't eat a whole box of Twinkie?
On the ginger one?
Sure, between meal prep, what your kid don't eat, you put on weight. I know, I've been there. Been there, done that. Used to be I eat my meal, and then, you know, they got leftovers that thrown away. Okay, I'll eat it. So I started eating less, getting less, and then more or less they got older, and now they don't leave me nothing. A lot of cheese and crackers, yeah. Put on that old face mask and go out walking around the block. And that's it. A lot of people's put on weight, and their immune system's going down because they're not getting the germs that they were getting when they were going out everywhere. I won't know till October, but I think I've lost a few pounds. Couple at least. I'm able to get around a little bit better. Well, I'm just saying, if you want to wear one, you know, there's no shame in it. I mean, you got a 50-50 chance either it's helping or not, even though the CDC for the past umpteen years has said it only 2 to 3% effective. Even what is it, N95 mask. Yeah, I was going to horse laugh the governor here. I was going to say, damn, DeWine, I mean, he wears a mask everywhere he goes religiously, and he caught corona. Well, come to find out he didn't have it. Love you too, Sarah. So what's new? Anybody doing anything special? I think there's one county here that has fair going on. I've been to the last 2-3 years to the fair and just get out and around people. It's good. You're supposed to, as soon as you walk out the door, you're supposed to have one on. Okay, Sarah. You be good. Okay. I mean, they're claiming everything the Rona. How many of those people died? 1, 2? Yeah, it's like the flu. You're going to be sick for a week or a few days to a couple weeks. Just like the flu and pneumonia.
Tell me he got out.
He does.
People can't handle that shit anymore. They're screwed.
He got injured for sure.
They're a bunch of cream puffs. And these figures are falsified. You go in with jock itch, they'll say Corona.
He just cut his own throat.
I mean, if you're in the hospital and you fart funny, they say Corona.
The whole mission itself was
I stubbed my toe, doctor. I think it's broke. No, it's Rona. Are you sure? Yes, look at the swelling. Hey. Hey, Spider Collector, how you doing, sir? You know, Haley says, you know, she's in the store and she takes her mask off. People look at her funny. Well, they got their mask on. What are they worried about? She's the one in harm's way, not them.
Well, they say wearing masks protects other people more than it protects yourself.
Right, because you could get infections, and the mask only protects you 2 to 3%. Even that great old N95 mask that the hospital wears. 2 to 3%. That's all the effectiveness that those masks have. That ain't me saying it. That's the CDC. From 2009 on, they've been doing these tests. My doctor even told me not to wear them because it drops my oxygen, my blood ox down.
And he cares so much about her death because she looks exactly like his wife who just divorced him with their kid. So basically he's seeing her as his wife.
Well, that's like Haley's school for band. Okay, they got band camp next week. Students are not allowed to drive to, school together unless they're related. Come across where? You're trying to tell me that my kid can't ride with a friend to school for band camp? You have no say outside of that damn camp. I would love to go up there and take the research from the CDC and World Health Organization about the mask, how effectiveness it is, how it drops your blood oxygen 20 to 30%, how people have passed out from it, and just put them on the damn desk. And then I want them to bring out a history teacher, somebody who knows something about government and history, and ask him an executive order. That's not law, is it? You don't have to follow that. That's just a suggestion. And see what the moron would say. These executive orders don't mean shit to me. But I'm all for it. If people want to wear masks, that's up to them. I'm not saying laughing at them or nothing. It's just people that the government and the news agencies has gotten scared. And people are afraid to go out without a mask. I'm not. I'm, like I said, 64 years old. I get it. I don't. You got a 50-50 chance you going out with or without a mask. But to tell kids they can't ride in another car with another kid is, they're trying to control. That's like they said, this one kid, he hunted. And he put up on his Facebook, this has been about 2-3 years ago, put up a picture of the deer he caught. He's kneeled beside it, holding it up with his gun. They expelled him. I wore a mask twice. Once to my to get blood work at the hospital because you had to wear it to go in. Okay, and then to my doctor's office, but she had me take it off and breathe like, I have 15-20 minutes without it, and then I put it back on, and within 5 minutes my blood oxygen dropped 20%. What sexual predators? And once I've already talked to my neighbors, and once they get them, they turn them over to me, and I turn them over to the legal authority, because that's harassment. And don't think that they can't find out where it's coming from, because they can. So you have a nice day. Thank you for letting me know you've already sent them. Only word. She might have had the kidney problem before. Y'all know what I'm saying? Maybe that's all it was kidney problem, because they are saying everything is Rona. She's getting better. That is the best news. Yeah, now they're saying Rona, you catch through the eyeballs and all. It can lead to liver and kidney damage and all this. Why didn't they state this when it first came out? It's like 3 to 5 years or months later. Now they're coming out with it. I think it's bullshit. Yes, it's man-made, but here's the other thing. It's a little bit worse than pneumonia. A little bit. Like I said, today on the news, I heard that about 64,000 Americans have died in the past 4 or 5 years each year for flu and pneumonia. And you cut the damn numbers where the CDC says, and you got about the same. You do. Here's another thing I heard. Your kid is more likely to be captured and put into a sex slave organization than to catch Rona. Hey, that's what they said on TV, on the news. I'm just repeating. That's like here, Shelby County, where I live, okay? Every now and then they, talk about 2 or 3 people getting it, but the deaths, there's no deaths. People's getting it and they're surviving. 98% or better are surviving this illness. So why is everything shut down? Can't they be sick for a week or 2? Let's everybody get it over with. Those who die, I'm sorry. But let's get it over with, get the antibodies working in our bodies, so we don't need this stupid ass shot. Yeah, it's been on the news. I think it's just crazy myself. You're running from a flu bug. You're hiding from a flu bug. A little bit souped up flu bug, but it's still a flu bug. Uh, 10 years ago, they tried to make a corona vaccine, and they couldn't do it. What makes them think that the COVID-19, they're going to be able to do it? Yeah, I think it's where, especially when they're driving in their car, windows all rolled up with the air conditioning on. These are paranoid people. The government and the news agency has them so damn scared. I don't blame the person, I blame the news agencies for all the bull crap that they're spreading. First they said at the high school it wasn't mandatory to wear a mask. Now they're saying it's mandatory. I look for the schools not to open back up.
Thanks, John.
Hello, Carol. No, not to 8 years old, 3rd grade. Do they have to wear a mask?
The DNA match that.
Don't you care about your kindergartners up to 3rd grade?
A year prior to this episode.
You know, they open all the daycares back up, full force daycare, all around the state of Ohio, and only the teachers have to wear the mask. The kids don't. It don't make sense to me. And everything's shut down. They say, well, it's hard to get a kid in kindergarten to wear a mask. No, you tell him put the mask on and you're whipping his ass. They have gone crazy, yes. Right. Right. We are social animals. We have to be around each other, okay? We're not around other people, we go crazy. But I think it's weird making kids wear masks for 6-7 hours a day when it drops your oxygen level and you can't pass out. How many reports are you going to see this year of kids passing out from wearing a mask? They won't put that up. They won't make that a statistic because they went, and it's only for the first 9 weeks. Elections in about 9 weeks. Sounds funny? Familiar? Democrats get in, hey, oh, this virus was a hoax, you know. Donald Trump and them was pulling your leg. It's all a hoax. Well, they made fun of Trump. Well, he's worn a mask 3 times. Yeah, when he went into the VA hospitals or school or something. Yeah, he did wear it. I mean, it's all just crazy to me. I'm just sitting back and watching it. I'm laughing at the news. Sorry, but I do. Watch the news. Watch the news. Watch YouTube. Watch the news. Go on Google. Google the shit. Right. Look at Sweden. They didn't have to wear masks. All that they said, you know, be careful, social distance. They left everything open. And right now they don't have no Rona running through Sweden like crazy. We took every precaution. We shut down the government more or less. You know. No, don't shut the schools down. Reopen them. You know, we got to wear masks. We got to social distance. You can't even go to work because, oh, you'll spread the Rona. Hey, Sweden, they let people go to work, go to school. You know, if they want to wear a mask, it was up to them. All that they ask is you social distance. And it's basically gone from there. Who got it right? Who got it wrong? Germany's another one. Then the schools want you to buy masks. Okay, the disposable ones, what? 10 for $20. So that's $2 a piece. One use and they're done. You can't rewash them. School's gonna, pay for this shit? Is the Ohio government, since this is DeWine's idea, is he gonna pay for all these masks? Right. And they're about immune to the virus. You got that right, Panther. Sweden never shut down. The restaurants were all still open. Everything was still open. Work's still open. And their immunity to the virus is very good. They ain't even getting the virus. This is Fauci's way, him and Bill Gates, to get this vaccine, which is going to cost some $10,000 for you to get, where they're going to, money making. You got to get it. We got to make the money. Right. They caught the flu bug and they were sick for a little while and they got better, the ones that did catch it. Their death rate's lower than ours. Well, yeah, the population's lower, but, you know, percentage-wise is a lot lower than ours. Their hospitalization is a lot lower than ours because, what did people like Cuomo do? He put them into retirement homes and affected the senior citizens, or like Michigan did, the governor up there, or Louisiana, you know. Hey, let's give it to everybody. The Hong Kong flu, 1968, 69. 100,000 people died from it. There was none of this bull crap. Then you go back to 1957, the Asia flu, where about the same number, 100 and some thousand died. Same as the Hong Kong flu, same as the corona. Did not social distance, didn't have to wear masks. The government didn't shut down. Yeah, I've heard of them. I've been talking about them. But people don't believe me. I tell you to Google them. Am I right, YouTube intern? I grew up through them. I was born in 56, so I was 1 year old when the Asia flu hit, and then 84. You know, I was 18. I remember the Hong Kong flu. Yeah, it was bullshit. I went to school every day. Nothing shut down. Didn't have to wear masks. Didn't have to social distance. I caught it. It's no worse than what's going on right now. I know I'm right. I looked it up. I Googled it. People think I'm crazy. I don't know what I'm talking about. I've read about the shit. And like I tell people to Google it. Don't believe a word I say. Google it for yourself. Hong Kong flu, 68, 69. You know, 100 and some thousand died from it. But that's like the regular flu and pneumonia. About 64,000 a year for the past 5 years have died from it. Now, if you take CDC to take away 30% of what they're saying, hey, it's about the same death rate. Maybe a little bit more. But like I said, the Hong Kong flu was over 100,000 Americans. Not worldwide. Americans, 100,000 died. Google it. It was around in 68 and then again in 69. Look up the Asia flu from 1957. Google them. Yeah, it's funny they're all coming from Asia. I forget which flu it is. One of them started in Spain, really. But they didn't report it. It wasn't reported until it got over in Asia. SARS was out a couple years ago. That's deadlier than this shit here. Did we have to social distance or wear masks? No. Ebola. Ebola is 100 times worse than Rona. When they thought Ebola was here and a few people caught it, they caught it early enough. That was worse, way worse. You had no chance of survival if you got Ebola. But did we have to social distance? Did we have to wear masks? No. Swine flu. H1N1. A lot of people died from those. Did we have to wear masks or social distance or shut down the government? No. Well, the place it originated from, they say it's more or less dead, Ebola virus. That they've caught it early enough. It's taken them, what, 5-6 years? But right now, no more new cases are showing up. And from what I was reading, that it just ain't there unless somebody starts it up again. Oh, the bird flu. Oh my God, how many people died from the bird flu and H1N1 and the swine flu, the Hong Kong flu, the Asian flu. I say, please do not believe me, go look it up. On Twitter? Okay. Oh yeah, all those doctors out there in front of the Capitol building. I remember that. And what did they do? They took down the video. You will tip my wheelchair. Well, you ain't bad enough to do that. My wheelchair weighs about 100 pounds, and then I'm about 435. So you got to lift like 5 to 5.5. 100 pounds? Yeah, I don't think you could do it. You think you're a badass. You're just a sad ass. Let me watch these real quick.
And on top of that, I've put myself, my staff, and many doctors that I know on hydroxychloroquine for prevention. Because
Yeah, hydroxychloroquine and zinc. I'm taking it. I'm doing it myself. Hello, Cristo. I waved to you. I didn't know that you... Yeah, and who said that to me? Spider. Yeah, they keep taking down that video. Crystal said, hi, Heather Rockstar. Yeah, that one doctor, I think she's from Jamaica or something, the black lady. She's had hundreds of cases and treated with hydroxychloroquine and zinc and stuff. And They're all surviving. Her oldest patient's like, what, 80, 90 years old? No problem. This serum that they're making is not right. Like I tell people, don't believe me, go Google the shit. It's out there. You see pros and cons on everything, but it's up to you to decide whether they're talking the truth or if they're trying to blow smoke up your butt. Yeah, many of my videos talking about this shit I haven't had monetized. You know, I've had threats from Google, and I tell them, well, take it down you want to. Easy as that. I'm just repeating stuff that is on the news. So, you know, hey. What I like about the 9, 10 doctors or whatever it was, they keep taking down the video. Because they don't want the truth to get out to the public. YouTube, Facebook, they're working with a lot of news agencies and their Antifa, Black Lives Matter people, Communist Party, and they don't want the truth to get out. When Trump says he was on hydrochloroquine or whatever and zinc and all that there, Fauci said, oh, no, that won't work, that won't work. Well, here a couple weeks ago, he says that might be the answer to it. Hey. Stuff I'm taking, I got it from the Devil's Company. Amazon. That's what their logo is, a dragon's tail. You know, if they wanted to, they could close down every damn Walmart and every store in the world and take over. Right about now, they just about got a monopoly. And there are other ones Antifa owned and communist regulated. Right. Before then, it was quinine that they used for the Korean soldiers that was getting malaria. Oh, the boy. Haven't seen that. I just got done watching about an hour or two ago, Duel. Hey, they've been right quite a bit. Whatever. Sure, Vietnam War, Agent Orange. How many people have that illness? I mean, even though once you get it, there's no cure. You're fucked up the rest of your life. Well, I sure don't want. I'd rather go with Trump than Nancy Pelosi. Because if Biden comes in, like I said, the vice president he wants is not a natural citizen. So if something would happen to Biden, she couldn't be president because she's not a natural citizen. And you have to be one to be president. So then it would become the Speaker of the House, who is now Nancy Pelosi. Do you want Pelosi or do you want Trump? I don't know. Pelosi sounds like a fun gal. We'll eat ice cream. Well, here's the thing there, Spider, and you could go Google it and find out. Nancy Pelosi came straight out and said Trump's days in office are numbered. Now, for them to do that, they're going to have Secret Service or something on their side. Well, I know. Don't pick on Troy. Troy could vote for whoever he wants. But here's the thing: you might think Communist Party would be a great thing. Wait till you have to wait in line for bread, where you are ration gasoline, and you won't even be able to make enough money to keep that car running. You'll have to live with other families in a small apartment. Go read it. Go study the communist countries like Russia and China and those, and see how people live. And that's what you're wanting here. I'm voting for Goofy, Crystal. Well, you go ahead and vote for who you want. Hello, Chris. You know, you have the right to vote for whoever you want. It's still a democracy. Until the communists come in and they'll tell you who to vote for after that. Sure, you can't be a damn good American. You know, that's like me and Obama. I didn't like Obama, but I respect his office, you know. Now that he ain't president anymore, I can talk all the bad shit about him. I don't know. I used to think Elmo was American until they did a thing about Black Lives Matter on Sesame Street. On the kiddie show Arthur. On Xbox One and PlayStation, they have all this Black Lives Matter to these young kids. Bunch of bullshit. Sounds to me like the Stockholm Syndrome. Basically, that's what it is. They're brainwashing everybody, trying to. I don't listen to their garbage. They ain't gonna brainwash me. I pick Elvis. He gets in office with a hunk of burning love. Right, he was the president. I didn't like the shit he was doing. Oh, hell no, he's dead. You might as well vote for Washington. Oh my God, Mickey owns Luke. Use the Force, Luke. Well, I heard CNN's trying to buy Disney. So then it will be communist. Judge Judy, there you go. Well, they'll get him up there. I mean, if CNN buys him, they'll do to him like Elmo. They'll be Mickey will be talking about the BLM and Antifa and all that shit. Yeah, Commie News Network. Yes. They only put out half the story to make Trump look bad. Then you go over to Fox to see the real thing, and they only take the bits and pieces they want, and Fox shows the whole damn thing from beginning to end. Sure, CNN does. Yeah. They only show parts, and it makes Trump look bad, but if they play the whole thing, you can understand more of what Trump is talking about, and he might be talking about something, but they cut it short, you know? CNN does. Yeah, Kamala passed away. Corona! Oh, hell no. Weird Al Yankovic 2020. And there you go.
Yeah, hey, kid that hit that, or stole that car. Ken.
Damn.
What?
There's a 10-year-old boy stole a car.
Yeah.
Was driving recklessly down the wrong way. The cops pursued him, didn't realize it was a 10-year-old boy. He hit a couple of houses, a couple of cars before he stopped. There's a picture of it being put in handcuffs on that one videographer, Steve Baker.
Yeah.
Somebody put a comment on it with the picture of it.
We're at in Ohio?
Yeah, over by where
In
Ethel
Sydney.
lives.
Really?
Yeah.
10-year-olds stole a car, hitting other cars, houses, different thing. Cops didn't realize it till the kid finally had to stop, ran into some cars, and found out it was a 10-year-old kid. Amish Paradise, yes, good song. There you go, Steven Seagal. I don't know, criminals are starting out young these days, 10 years old, damn. Yeah, where was the kid's parents?
Well, he was staying at a friend's house and he stole it was their car.
Oh, he was staying at a friend's house and it was his friend's family's car. Wow.
Stay up all night.
Crazy shit in Sydney.
Good night.
Good night, Mama.
I know you don't like it. You want to lock everything up for me? Thank you, baby.
Oh, that's crazy. She's already in bed. She ran to the back of the house. There you go. Spider Collector 2020. You mess with him, you mess with the spiders. No, I don't really care. It's none of my business. And please do not put it up, or I'll have to block you. I'm sorry. All that you're doing, not mine. I'm trying to be nice to these people, trying to get them off my back. That's okay. I know, I hate her too, but I still wish her the best. I have to. I am a Christian. Even though I don't believe in organized religion, I'm still a Christian. I know it. She's one who used to always scream, "Leave the kids out of it." There you go, Shrek 2020. Shrek is love. Yeah, even though Heather was 21 or 20 when, that she made that picture and sent it out, her mindset is of a kid, and, hey. Like I said, karma's gonna get her. I believe in karma. So far, it's been working to my advantage, karma, and I'm trying to be a good boy. Oh, there you go, Jeepers 2020. That would make Crystal First Lady. Nah, she's gonna be the First Lady. That means then she could go on all these TV programs. Like Michelle Obama did.
On tomorrow.
No. From what I know, there's nothing.
Okay.
Put me a pair of underwear, clean underwear on the my nightstand.
Alright.
Yeah, but the more I take me a shower. There you go. Hello, Scott. How you doing, sir? In Ohio, it's 9:15. Yeah. Nah, about 9:05. We got Eastern time. Yeah, where I'm at in Ohio, you go 25, 30 minutes or miles west of here, and it'd be 8:05. Would I ever run for president? No. I see what a president's going through. You know, all the shit Trump's going through. I wouldn't want the job. Yeah, Panther. I wouldn't want the job. No, 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 no. They didn't impeach me for sure. All that they have to do is look at my older YouTube videos. Maureen! Oh, I could run Ohio better than the Wine's running it. The Wine's running Ohio into the ground. Yeah, but you couldn't do that. Now you're trying to force people to do something they don't want to do, and that's unconstitutional. Oh, let's all bow down to President Jeepers. And First Lady Crystal. You only get one bow.
It's raining.
Is that the wind?
That's the wind.
Man.
Because look at the window.
Yeah, it is raining.
That is so weird sounding. No, it's really windy.
Wow, 21 mile an hour westerly wind.
Is it clouding?
It's 75 here and raining.
And that's lighting that.
Well, let me bring up the satellite here.
The
Oh, and the
bullet
rain
tells us-
and the bad rain ain't even here yet.
Is that the wind?
That's the wind.
That is so weird sounding. It's like really windy. Some of the trees are almost bent over.
Yeah, I said what? 21 mile an hour westerly,
Well, it's
little north but westerly, so it's coming more or less from Carroll's like that.
yeah. Well, because it sounded like a siren kind of.
Yeah, 21 mile an hour
And
wind.
lightning.
It's raining, and the rain ain't even here yet.
But
No,
it's lightning now. It sounded like a siren.
Yeah,
Like a, I don't know.
Probably a tornado or something.
lightning alert.
It's really, really dark out there. Like,
Lightning's 10 miles away, so.
Well, I'll see you back there.
Wow. No, but you can hear the wind coming through. I mean, this house, I've never heard the wind coming through. But that, I mean, it was whining.
There's tornado. You see what
Oh my God, it's a hurricane.
We're not having a hurricane.
I know. I'm just clowning around.
You're joking.
it isn't raining too hard. It's mostly wind.
Right. I mean, the rain's like 15 minutes to a half hour away.
Yeah, it's rained some, but it's basically stopped. Yeah, it's just really windy.
Very windy.
I was standing like in the middle of the garage and I could feel the wind. Like I wasn't even up by the door.
Right.
And the lights kept flickering every time it lightninged.
Yeah, I should be getting off here soon in case power does go out.
Well, I should have what this makes this happen.
So I'm going in this just in case the power does go out. I mean, 21 mile an hour wind. The storm itself ain't here yet. Who knows? Power might go out, and I don't want to be in the middle of a stream. So please hit the like button. And like I said, Google the shit I've talked about. I want food too, jeepers, but it's too late. So make the memories with your family and friends. Stay safe out there. If you want to wear a mask, wear a mask. I love y'all. And